Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm starting with a close-up here because I have just tamed this little dude. So this is Odda the Otter in tribute to Paul on the server. So yeah, I just found this guy on the beach. He's level 300 and after that he's going to be my little buddy now. He's going to hang out up there. I gave him some of the one of the swim masks. It just kind of looks like it's like he's got cool sunglasses on, to me anyway. So yeah, just a quick video today. Another fairly short one. So I've been doing a lot of building and I need to do probably a couple of sort of building walkthrough things again, but I'm just going to sort of showcase a couple of bits today. So what we're looking at today is this stuff. So everybody's pooing around here. So if you remember from the last episode, we built. I showed you the arena down here. Got a bear in there at the moment, just hanging out. So you'll be seeing more episodes on this soon. But I mentioned in that episode that we'll be doing kind of a little tournament and stuff. So I built this big scoreboard behind. Obviously this is the point of this will be that we'll record up there who's taken part and scoring and stuff. So I've got a few ideas and yeah, for different challenges. I'm not going to spoil things because I think that would be cool for another video. So yeah, I'm just going to show you the build bits for now. So I obviously had this big space and I had the shack up there. And I wanted some way of kind of bridging the gap. So I'd always had this plan of there being a scoreboard. As soon as I built the arena, there was going to be a scoreboard. So all I've really done is kind of put together some killing babies as usual on the server. Put together some of the metal billboards because that actually they sort of just paint best. I found. And I've used the one of the art paint tools, which I'll link in the description down below. There's a really good article on one of the Steam libraries about how to use it and how to do it and stuff, and how to set it up. And it's actually, I haven't used it for much there, but the image quality is actually better than I thought. You'll see it again somewhere in a minute. So we'll go up the top in a minute, but I wanted some way of linking the shack there, to the ground without having to go down the zip line, although I usually go down the zip line, but also to the wall, and the wall's going to go over here. So actually what happened was a bit of a happy accident. So this on the left hand side, I'll show you in more detail in a second, but this is supposed to be like a tower under construction. So there's another one of the painted things there with a little sign. So it's supposed to be that obviously it's the same. I started off. Just get a cursor. I started off with the intention of actually building it like this tower. And I'd always had in the back of my mind that somewhere I'd use this scaffolding. I actually thought I was going to use it for the wall somewhere. But when I started to build the tower, it just kind of dominated the space a bit too much. And that's always what I always wanted it. It kind of filled the space a little bit too much. And it was actually the way I'd put together the buildings was that it was kind of clipping off this billboard a little bit. So I thought of a way around that would be to do the scaffolding idea, and it's sort of supposed to look like it's under construction. So what I did was, what I had to do actually with all this stuff, and I did it up here, I actually mentioned it before, but I've put a glass, because I don't want stuff falling down into the base from up here, and I don't really want a wall. I've just put a glass wall along here and hidden it, so nothing can actually just kind of bumble into that space, but I also don't have to look at it. So that kind of got to get to the specific point. It's just here. So what I did was, this is supposed to look like scaffolding, and this is supposed to look like the sort of the prefabricated part of the wall. And then I built this little kind of crane thing. It was supposed to be like a little kind of crane thing out of various pieces. That pillar there is from one of the eco mods. These are some of the scaffold pieces. That bit up top there, if we can get to it. I think it's like a lever or something, a handle, switch or something from one of the ship mod. I think maybe it's the ship. Oh, actually, no, it's the CKF mod. It's from the. It's supposed to sort of open and close your portcullis, I think, with drawbridge. So I used that there. I used a pipe. Just loads of different. It took me a while actually to get this right. And then the best thing about it is the chain. So the chain is actually the anchor chain from the ship mod, Advanced Rafts. And you can actually, I didn't realise this before I started playing around with it, you can actually link those chains together. So I wanted a pile of wood, but that's kind of the best I could do, was like a barrel. So I made this kind of little, it's supposed to look like it's pulling that barrel up to the supplies at the top. Little kind of crafting area, supposed to be where the kind of workers hang out, something. So yeah, I think it came out pretty cool actually. I think, Jeff, you've used these CKF pieces. So this is actually the CKF is the scaffolding, and then this is CKF as well. And this is actually the villager piece. Some of the villager pieces in here. But if you've used that yourself, you'll know already that they don't marry up particularly well with the vanilla stuff, which is quite frustrating because you'll notice that the height of that, so if I was to put another one of those pieces on top, it would be higher than the height of the vanilla stone wall piece there. But it's those sorts of things. I actually weirdly kind of enjoy those sorts of things because it's like a challenge as to how you're going to use it. So it just it sort of worked with it because these walls can look like they're under construction. So this one is higher, this is the sort of the height of it would be, and it doesn't really matter that that's not the same height because it's sort of just not finished yet. If that makes sense. So I just put a little bit of details in it. That's supposed to be like a pile of rocks. It doesn't kind of work there, I might take it out. So yeah, it was just an idea. I think it came out kind of cool actually, and I like the lift, the sort of crane thing eventually. So let's go around the top and I'll show you how this kind of all comes together now. So we're up at the loading bay. Got a new sheet, which you'll see in the adventures very soon. Just wait since I'm on camera. I'm holding it in, I'm going to wait until I'm on camera and then I'm going to let that turn loose. So, yeah, so if you remember back to the episode where I built this shack, I had this kind of weird space here. So it now kind of flows together into this tower. So I put this little deck here. I think this little deck, and I didn't actually have an industrial grill before, so I kind of clipped an industrial grill in there. And kind of fits quite nicely. This actually I think is going to be like a little seating area. Sort of like a little barbecue area. So that will be in the episode. I can finish that off also. So we can ignore the caution and then go down into the you're probably going to watch this video and notice that I've just completely ignored you. Show must go on here sort of thing. So this is down behind the scoreboard. So you see what I mean now about the fact that if I had actually built this tower, it would kind of have clipped into the scoreboard. So, again, that was one of the motivations for doing this sort of under construction thing. So I can actually, I guess like in a basement game, you can change the scoreboard from behind, you see, which is kind of cool. And then I actually just put this, I don't know what I'm going to use this space for, probably nothing. And then I just put this little kind of rickety staircase in. If you're wondering how I did that, I did that down here as well. If you're wondering how I've sort of clipped I didn't want it to eat into the space loads. I wanted it to be fairly discreet. I'm still not 100% happy with it. I might change that at some other point. But all you need to do really is if you extend out so I extended out this particular ceiling. It's actually why I put these pieces on there. To there. Having done that, I could then free place an S plus fence foundation. It must be an S plus fence foundation because the other one was snapped to the ceiling. The other one was snapped to the ceiling. And then I just kind of, with trial and error, just kind of got it into a position where it was angled in the right way and far enough over. And then I had to put a wall on top of it because it won't let it just run down straight away. I had to put a wall on top of it to then, to then ramp down. I need to move this grapple line. It goes to the sort of temple over. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this place. I'm not sure if I'll do anything with it. I might put in some supplies for related to the game soon. So yeah, I mean I've got we killed an Alpha Rex the other day. So I've got a shelf up there on the wall, and then I've got the trophy on the top of it, Alpha Rex head on top of that, and then that bear flag is sitting on the shelf. Get this one, quite cool. Oh yeah, and actually, I can show you some of the other details, haven't I? So I've just done a little bit of decorating here, really. Got this little crafting area, got a little shelf in there, got some planters in. Love these trees, so I found an excuse to use those. And I've done some just little bits of decoration. I think I mentioned this in an episode. I've always felt like this rock face is a little bit stark and a little bit bare. I need to do some more of it over there. So you'll notice that so these are rocks. So this boulder, that boulder, this boulder, and the bushes and stuff all around it are all things I've placed. And then I put the tree over, put that tree up there, bushes and things, just to give it a bit of extra texture. And I really like this one because it sort of shelters the pathway sort of thing. So yeah, hope you let me know what you thought, guys. I think that was kind of cool. I'm kind of happy with it. I'm always open for suggestions, so if you've got other ideas and things I might do. I've never actually used those floodlights up there. I hope they work. I don't know how to get them to work. They're from the Advanced Arsenal. Anyway, so yes, blabbering on. So I hope you have a good one, guys, and I'll still see you soon.